What's up guys, Deliver Matt here. So, this is yet another GIGGUK video reaction. Now, I usually don't do reactions to creators' videos because I don't want to take away from their hard work, but I will do them if it fits the channel very well. And I feel like this one does, since we are watching a few seasonal anime currently. So, I am wondering what GIGGUK has to say about the anime that we are watching. Now, the ones we are watching is Gushing over Magical Girls, Metallic Rouge, Solo Leveling. I guess Pokemon is weekly, but he's not gonna talk about it obviously. And the Chain Soldier, that's it. So I'm enjoying all of those animes, so let's see what GIGGUK has to say about it. Now I do post reactions to all those anime unedited and uncut on my Patreon, which is down in the description, but it's always it's also cut and posted on my YouTube channel as well. So without further ado, let's go into Winter Anime 2024 in a nutshell by GIGGUK.
With the banger year we've just had, 2024 has a lot to live up to. You're following a year that gave us moments that are going to be remembered for a long time to come, with iconic quotes that will live on in the hearts of anime fans, inspiring lines
I feel 2022 was even better.
Kill yourself.
Truly moving phrases that the anime community have taken and made their own. But what else has this new year got in store for us? Well, for once, we're not buried under a cascade of high-profile sequels. There's Classroom of the Elite. Tsukimichi is apparently one of the best isekai I haven't finished yet that I need to. One of the best romances of last year is back.
I need to watch this. I really need to watch this.
Looking like it's only going to get even better from there.
I'm gonna be pausing a little bit if I have something to say about the anime, so sorry about that. But I want to watch Yabayatsu. I watched one episode of season 1 and I decided not to watch it, but I think that was a mistake. I think it gave me a wrong impression. I need to watch it though. It looks very cute and I heard nothing but great things about it, so I need to watch it.
Season 2. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Are we going to see
Mashle is not for me. I don't think it's bad,
role in
but
anime?
It's not for me.
Number 1. Maybe.
I think this is your best work yet.
But enough about sequels. What else do we have? We've got more romance, more slice of life, more girls, more isekai. A lot of isekai.
Yeah.
Again. And of course, we got the action, baby. Woo! Look at this. Oh yeah, shit's about to go down.
Let's see some good CG. Whoa, what the? What the? What? What?
He's about to fuck shit up.
Nice, that's a good shot. Or a good sequence. Oh yes! Mahoako. Let's go.
Before we move on, this video is sponsored by Honkai Star Rail.
I'm gonna watch this.
I have never, ever...
Wait, can I pause this and talk about the sponsor? You guys can skip ahead if you don't care about the sponsor, but Honkai Star Rail is my favorite game of last year. I need to get back to play 2.0. I haven't played it yet. I've been dodging spoilers left, right, and center. I got Black Swan. You guys probably don't care. I'm a huge Honkai Star Rail fan, but I haven't had the time to play 2.0 yet. Fuck, I need to play it.
Played before. So let me tell you about this game I have never ever touched. Honkai Star Rail is a free-to-play turn-based RPG that has been awarded the best game of the year 2023 on the Google Play and App Store, and the TGA Mobile Game of the Year that I have definitely, 100% honestly, not already spent way too many hours playing. Because to reiterate, I have never played this game before, but if I did, I would be really excited about the brand new 2.0 update that just dropped, because it introduces us to the world of Penacony, the first whole new world that's been added since the game's release, and along with that comes a bunch of new 5-star characters. We got Black Swan, a new 5-star wind-type nihility character who has abilities like yada yada yada. Who cares about what she does? Look at her. Just look at her.
You have to play it with
Wikipedia. You know, is what I would be saying if I played the game. But we also got Sparkle, a new mischievous little girl who's a 5-star quantum-type harmony character that will fit perfectly into my hypothetical roster because I barely have any hypothetical harmony characters in it. There's also a bunch of new exciting updates, including new scenes, new characters, and if you log in now, there are 10 free warps awaiting you, and another 10 for logging in for 7 days, and you can claim a free 5-star limited character.
Oh my god, he's so hot!
But wait, there's more! Click that link in the description to download the game today, and you can use the code on screen for an extra 50 stellar
already used it, my man.
Second, I just got to note down this code. Thank you very much to Hoyoverse and Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring me today. Back to the video.
W sponsor. W.
Honey? Is there a way to unvirginify ourselves? Well, it's official, guys. While us decrepit sex havers were busy enacting coitus, these damn virgins were secretly getting wizard powers. I'm sorry to say, weebs, but I've let you down. But the fight is not over.
You are the chosen one!
Finish what I couldn't accomplish. Okay, so our guy here has the ability to read minds by touching people because he's a virgin, but the catch-22 is, the man is such a giga virgin that he can't ever touch anyone except for O.
Oh, I've seen clips of this.
Oh. It's that kind of show.
Yeah, I've seen clips of this on
true
Twitter.
Romance like helping your mates lose their virginity, and honestly, how can you complain? My man is really putting the top in top husband material.
What?
He's even using the forbidden Eren Yeager technique to
by
raise
that?
up his fellow bro. It's been a while since we've seen a show go full BL bro love, but suffice to say, this is the most homoerotic thing we're gonna see all season.
Oh. Okay. What? What? Psy Games production? Is that a gacha game production? That's a gacha game. Hetero juice.
I think I like men now. After The Witch from Mercury tried to revolutionize the genre, it's good to see mecha going back to its roots.
Okay, that's
guys,
good.
But on a serious note, don't make the same mistake as me and almost skip this. I thought this was just going to be another standard real robot show. People are dying on the battlefield, fighting for their lives. You are witnessing the true horrors of war. Then
shit, this looks good.
This guy drops in and just...
Sam, it's Sam.
Just listen to his theme song.
It's Super Sentai. I love Super Sentai.
For those of you unfamiliar with mecha, this is like the equivalent of people fighting for survival in the brutal world
on the
of
fire.
Attack on
Okay,
Titan.
that's why Ashes on Fire is.
This is what happens when everyone working on the show knows exactly what they are doing. This is a mecha show by mecha fans for mecha fans, with the gun-ho Top Gun bravado that comes with it. Just a bunch of manly men doing manly stuff, saying completely manly things to their fellow manly bros.
Yeah. You better win your fight, because I'm coming on your ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass.
Solo leveling. Okay, this is meant to be the big one this season. And if you've seen my previous video on the manhwa, you'd know that I'm a big fan. And these opening episodes seem decent. They held nothing back when it came to the sheer violence compared to the original webcomic.
It looked better than expected.
Sawano is, as always, bringing the hype with his OST. Animation seems...
God!
This opening is what I hear in my head when I'm getting a kill streak in Counter-Strike. But I am a little cautious because A1 Pictures is doing a pretty good job with the animation, but let's be real here. Solo leveling is not coming in here as the pinnacle of storytelling. One big thing that made this title stand out was that the art was absolutely godlike. Not just good, godlike. They gave us some of the best heart-pounding action scenes you can find in webcomics. So the real question is this anime going to be able to match that? Because when I look at this art, I'm thinking the action has to be like
probably not.
I think Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 level. You know what I mean? Because take that away and we have a story that's not too dissimilar to the truckload of power fantasy isekai
I don't think it's gonna match it
every season. The main
but I do think it's gonna be very, very entertaining still.
Side characters become as useful as Yamcha. This is an unapologetic power fantasy show that lives on the rule of cool. And if we don't have similar godlike animation, what more can the show give us that we haven't already seen? Arise. Alright, actually I'm sold. We've got a few Villainess anime this season, and this was the one that definitely interested me the most. And yes, it is purely because I am a sucker for time loop anime. Coming from the mangaka that seems to have a curse for mediocre anime adaptations like Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, it looks like one of his works is finally getting a decent adaptation.
I'm so sorry if you're a Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer fan, like manga fan. I've seen the adaptation and it just looks so mediocre. I've heard nothing but incredible things about the manga. I heard the manga is an absolute banger. I feel so sorry for whoever was hyped to see the anime of it and ended up getting that. It wasn't even bad. It was just so mediocre.
I'm not too familiar with this one, but it does give me hope that we're going to get the Spirit Circle adaptation we deserve.
I haven't read it. Furries? Yeah!
Account successfully created. You are now signed into Discord.
Bro. Oh, okay. Is that Buchigiri? That's Buchigiri, right? I've heard about this.
Did this motherfucker just hit him with a virginity punch? Mapper have come to
Hell
us with another
I heard it's
original with another self-proclaimed virgin protagonist in an old-school delinquent showdown anime. I'm not sure what's up with all the freaking virgins having superpowers this season, and why is it always the guys? What about all the female virgins? Come on, anime, we need some representation for the freaking Hyman squad. You watch subbed anime, don't you? Yeah, I'm into sub.
Peak.
Anime? You mean subbed? anime, right?
Right? Bro.
Yeah, sure.
I'm still hurting all over from that scene.
Time for some real anime.
Best girl,
Soldier is the show
best
to
girl.
watch
Today
if
is
you
a new
want to be a
episode.
respectable human being. Did I say respectable? I meant the exact opposite of that.
Yeah. W.
Yes. My favorite job. Slavery. That's how it works, right? Yes, it's an anime about a guy who gets superpowers by being a slave to a bunch of hot anime girls. Man, what the fuck is going on with this season? Now, before anyone gets angry, this is basically just Power World with a degeneracy mod. Sometimes you have to respect a title that knows exactly what it wants to do and hones in on doing that one thing really well, even if that thing is awakening a new fetish every episode. This is the rare type of series that has plot, but also has plot. You already know if this is the type of show for you, but I will say the fight scenes are unexpectedly hard in the manga, and this action animation is not exactly the cream of the crop, but you can only expect so much when the team is working with one hand. If they chose to put their focus on another certain type of scene, I'll still be a happy man.
Yeah, it's fine. It's still fun.
Let's be honest, guys. Who doesn't want to be stepped on by a group of hot anime girls? Am I right, guys?
You're right. You're right.
Trigger are back again to save anime from the Jujutsu Kaisen fanbase. This time with Dungeon Meshi,
I heard it's
Delicious
good.
in Dungeon, which no one actually calls it, even though its name is on the original Japanese manga. Going into this, I thought this was just going to be a simple cooking show where some adventurers explore some dungeons, eat a bunch of weird monsters, have a good time. I was on board for this, but then I think the episode that really sold me was the one where they find the living armor. Now in most shows, living armor is just normal armor that's imbued with magic, which is what you and everyone else assumes, but Dungeon Meshi takes this common idea and goes, nah, that's baby shit. So as our hero fights one, he notices something that looks like an egg and thinks to himself, why is there an egg? Why can the armor see me even though it has no eyes? Maybe this is a living thing after all, but it's completely hollow, doesn't die if I behead it, and it moves too rigid to be a slime and too silent to be a swarm. But by some good detective work, he manages to uncover a biological explanation behind the living armor that not only makes sense, but also makes it edible. That made me go, damn, okay, I've never really thought about it like that. This is just one of the monsters we find in the series. Every single creature has careful thought put into their biology, their ecosystem. Even the most common fantasy monsters we're familiar with are given their own unique take.
It was going to be
insane
a bit
amount of creativity in the world building makes this feel more like a nature documentary with a cooking twist. And add to this a core cast with banter reminiscent of something you'd find in Konosuba, and you got yourself a pretty damn good show. With this now airing at the same time as Freerun, all I can say is fantasy anime fans are eating good right now. All right, what show we got next?
Good one. Yuri?
Oh, she's gonna die.
Oh.
You know, I think she still could be savable.
I can fix it.
Yeah, she still could be savable. Yeah, the city's still savable.
What the fuck is going on here? What?
See, what did I tell you? He saved the city, guys! It's saved!
Oh, it's Saitama.
Sometimes all the show has is the rule of cool, and sometimes it's enough. Ishira might just be that show. It's a ruined fantasy land where a bunch of Dark Soul bosses gather from all over the world to take part in a no-holds-bar battle royale bloodbath. Isekai protagonists, undead warriors. Every episode introduces a new stupidly overpowered character for the true battle royale experience that will have you play some bets like this is a UFC match. This might not be the prettiest looking show of the season, but this is it if you want some turn your brain off edgy fun. So, you watch subbed anime?
W, peak, peak.
I'm into Dom. You mean dubbed? No. I went into the show completely blind, thinking it was some cute parody of the magical girl genre. Then 5 minutes in, I realized, wait a goddamn minute. I thought Chained Soldier was going to be the only thing bringing the culture this season, but now we have BDSM Bocce if she was a villainess. And the thing is, the scenes here go even harder, but the problem is, it's comedic enough that I don't know if I should laugh or be turned on sometimes. If you want more culture in your life, give this one a watch.
Why not
this might not be your proudest fap, but it'll certainly be your funniest.
Oh, I want to watch this. Hokkaido Gals? I want to watch this.
Here's an anime called Hokkaido Gals, super adorable about some super adorable gals living in Hokkaido.
Yeah?
What the hell do you need me for? Now, if you don't know anything about Hokkaido, it's northern Japan, it's really cold, it has some of the best food you can find in the country, and it's got really thick
milk.
And then you have the Garus.
I know about that.
For anyone wondering how these girls aren't freezing their butts off in this weather, you need to understand that in Japan, short skirts protection to the cold follows the same logic as RPG armor.
Yep.
Feels like I'm wearing
nothing at all.
I'll be real with you, this is clearly just paid propaganda by the Hokkaido Tourism Board. And God Damn it, it's fucking
working. Yeah.
Yo, is he going for the Eren Yeager strat too? The wrong
Let's go.
way to use healing
Eren Yeager 90%.
would have been a more accurate name for this show, actually. I feel like having healer or healing in your title has become a PTSD-inducing trigger word for us.
What did I just see?
But I actually had a lot of fun with this one, for one not so obvious reason. I'm into Dom. For most people, this probably looks like another run-of-the-mill isekai junk food, because it is. But for someone with a trained eye like me, I can tell the difference between a white guy and a... White guy? Between a White Castle and a Five Guys. And to any isekai trashmen out there, you know what I mean? This feels like the latter. Not enough healing for you? Well, we have the Unwanted Undead Adventurer, featuring a dead skeleton protagonist slowly leveling his body back up. Wow, we haven't seen that before. Oh, that's a totally different thing. Excuse me? Necromancy is just healing for those who believe in the 5-second rule? Oh, hey, look, a middle-aged protagonist, and he's adopted a cute little burb. So it's a simple slice of life about an older gentleman taking care of a burb. I can vibe with that.
It's like that Bleach arc in the beginning.
Bird can talk. Well, that's okay. Every slice of life needs its quirk nowadays. Surprise! Isekai, bitch!
What?
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting an isekai, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, he's starting his own trading company and learning the economics. Just like a business. I get it now. So it's gonna be a Spice and Wolf-esque anime with an isekai twist. Surprise! Magic, bitch! So we can use magic in the real world. That makes sense. It's an isekai after all. Surprise! Psychics, bitch! Okay, so I guess there are psychics in the real world, and he's getting tailed by a shadow organization of psychics now while trading goods in an isekai with a talking bird who's secretly a 3,000-year-old demon. This show is amazing. We got ourselves a cute little romance. This time with the most precious Simran role who has trouble communicating because she's deaf, making her
it's like a shoujo version.
Komi-san. This is honestly goddamn adorable.
Shoujo version of
since a silent voice, but it seems far more on the wholesome side, and it better stay that way because if anything happens to this girl, I will be shooting on sight.
Nice. Peak.
Studio Bones are going through their 25th anniversary and they pulled out all the stops to celebrate. We got a new anime original sci-fi tokusatsu style show that takes place in the world.
I'm pausing it because this is the one that I'm watching and I want to talk about it. Just a little bit. So, the first 2 episodes were extremely dense with information and it felt a bit too much. It felt a bit awkward. This position was a bit awkward. I think the 3rd and 4th episode, right, were a lot better. They took a breather and they kind of started to flesh out the story. And I think they're really good. I think the animation and music are stellar in all of the 4 episodes. And I think I'm getting more and more invested in it. I have a feeling that it's going to be extremely dense all the way through. But I do see the potential for it to actually go into something really good starting with the next few episodes. So I hope today's a new episode, so I hope it's good.
That's a little bit of Blade Runner, a little bit of Carol and Tuesday with also gay girls in it. I feel like more and more I'm relying on anime original shows to get my sci-fi
Rouge is
fix.
adorable.
This clearly has one of the most intricate and well thought out worlds of the season. And normally I love the show don't tell approach where I get to discover the world and story as it naturally develops. But this beginning feels like just a bit too much information has been omitted.
That's what
are the characters trying to do here? Why are we fighting? Who the hell are these people in the first place? I'm gonna let it cook because I smell a potential delicious meal coming along, but I hope I at least get a look at the menu soon. Another love confession victim of the goddamn anime fireworks. Well, you couldn't have picked a more cliched way to start off a romance plotline in your anime, but surely they can't drag this on for too long, right? Look, he clearly likes her, she clearly likes him. This motherfucker traveled to another world for her, and now they're bloody married. They're married, for God's sakes. I've seen anime romance bullshit before, but how long can this possibly take? Wait a minute, they actually gave him a second chance? This has never happened before in the history of anime. This is it. She's given him the perfect layup. Bro's got an open goal from 2 yards. There's no way he can fuck this up. It's okay. I'm calm.
He's bloody missed it. What a brat. Come on, use the clip. Wait. It's okay, he's just biding his time until he gets his virgin superpower. True, Buchigiri. True. Maybe he'll get transported into Buchigiri. I have no idea what Buchigiri is about, by the way. I just know the guy is a virgin and he wants to unvirgin himself. Or something like that. But anyways, what a banger video. I think he's talked about every single anime that I wanted to talk about as well. And I got a few recommendations. Dungeon Meshi. Let me know if it's good. Is it actually... The reason I didn't watch it is because I thought it was just gonna be going from monster to monster and cooking food from it. But if it has good comedy or a good like hook plot thingy, then I might watch it. Yabayatsu I need to watch. Hokkaido Gals I need to watch. Ishura looks fun. Was there anything else? I think that's about it. I think there was another one, but anyways, those are the main ones that I have on my radar.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be all. So, yeah, I think I agree with all the points he made. Metallic Rouge, I think I definitely agree with. And I don't know when he made this video, but I don't know if he watched episode 3 and 4 after making this, because 3 and 4 do give a lot more predisposition, I guess. A lot more information about the characters, the world that we've been wandering during the first 2 episodes. And I think the character design is incredible in Metallic Rouge. And I do think the 3rd episode was incredible. I think the 4th episode was really good as well. But I think the 3rd episode really got me thinking about what the story is gonna be. And it has a lot of potential. I just hope they don't rush character development and information and stuff. Because as he said, they omit a lot of information, but they also give you a ton of information that you, like, out of context, that you don't know what to do with. So it's kind of a bit awkward. But anyways, yep, banger video. And I always check out his new videos as long as it's not about an anime I haven't seen yet. So I haven't watched his most recent Mushoku Tensei and 100 Girlfriends videos because they are about anime I haven't seen yet. But I watched every other video that he's put out, and it's on my Patreon, so I won't upload it to YouTube unless it's something that's related to my channel very closely. But anyways, this is gonna be all. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Go and check out the original video, support GIGGUK, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.